first started, I thought that would be easy, it's just a load of stamping. It's hands, elbows, shoulders, stomach, bottom, in, archway, everything is attached to it, so it's a lot. So it's not as simple as what I thought. I found the school and I went in what I thought would be okay for dancing, which was a pair of floppy baggy bottoms and a top, and I saw all these wonderful women going into this with all their long dresses, their flowers. I thought, oh my goodness me. And when I entered the studio with the dancers, the men were dressed up in waistcoats and high trousers, and the girls, ladies were all dressed up. I thought, oh my goodness, where have I come into? So I put myself right to the back. But then I learned that's what you do, you dress up to dance flamenco. And I was lucky enough to find a school that actually had a very good teacher. I've been with her for 10 years.
She said, oh, I go down to this lovely class in Port Slade, why don't you come along? So I said, you know what, I think the time is right, I'm going to do it. It's really, really hard. Yeah, I mean, that's the challenge of it. So you've got the really challenging percussive footwork, rhythm that isn't even, so you've got to get that into your head as well. I literally haven't looked back, and it has been a huge force in my life ever since. It's pulled me through really difficult times at work and at home, and I just love it.
If you imagine standing and just doing something like that, it doesn't work. You have to the lines, and you have to sort of have the feeling.
It's about being within that emotion and in your body. It has to come from the heart, and staying within that emotion, projecting that emotion, really, well, feeling it yourself and therefore projecting it. That's what makes a flamenco dancer. It's all about being within the spirit and emotion of the dance.
She always explains that the elbows like the wings of an eagle when it's coming to swoop. So that's the way. That's some of the parts of the flamenco. It doesn't always mean my steps are right, but hey, if you've got the hands and the body. Sometimes, let's be honest, it's winter, it's cold, I'm due to go to class on a Monday, I've got to get dressed up, and sometimes think, do you know, it'd be easier just to sit in the chair, but the thought of missing it and not going is just not in my capacity. I can't, I have to go, because I know for 2 hours it's just going to be amazing, and I'm going to be happy, and that flamenco music, which isn't everybody's taste, but it is mine, suddenly comes in and just takes over. If I could do flamenco every day, I would though. I've got 10 dresses, 10 skirts and tops at the moment, but you can never have enough. You never have enough. Seriously. But they're just so beautiful, aren't they? You know, where else can you put a beautiful dress on, put a flower in your hair, and wear colourful clothes and just dance.
So today we have Feria de Londres, which is a celebration of flamenco in London. It's a wonderful day of celebration and a chance for flamenco dancers to perform and show other people the magic that is flamenco. Love flamenco dancing. It gives me a form to express myself and I absolutely love it. Flamenco is just so unique in what it can offer people. Obviously, when you perform at a show, you have beautiful costumes, you get to dress up. There's a real sense of community.
I mean, there is a certain amount of fantasy to it because when we go to our classes, we put on lovely skirts and we might put a flower in our hair. So you can live in a slight fantasy, if you like, but it's so much more than that. I mean, for me, it's an amazing outlet for my emotions. You know, when I came into class and danced angry, that was probably one of the most flamenco ways that I've danced at all, because I was just had that emotion was right on the surface and it just wanted to come out, and I was just in it and I just didn't care. I was just going to dance it out.
The three worst periods of my life was the loss of my nephew and cancer. I had cancer twice, and I found it very helpful with the choreographies and the learning process and all that. That certainly helped me. Some of the music, some of it is sad and some of it is happy, and the heart then goes to the movement, and she's saying, "Why you move on?" I can't. I'm just here in this moment of the heart. It's in here. It's in your heart. It's very hard to kind of explain what it does, but it has a meaning. Flamenco has a meaning. It has a meaning to life, and it's about life. You know, the happier flamenco, the sad bit. It covers all aspects of life, and when you dance it, you can dance all that pain, whatever you like to call it, you can dance it out, and for while you're dancing it, it's gone. I'm probably thinking that nothing else matters. That all the things that you wake up to in the morning, things that are going on, things that are sad, it all disappears, it all goes away. I mean, my only concern is, can I do it? How much longer can I do it for? How long will my bones last for? That's what I find very scary. I mean, you know, at 80, can you still be? Can you still be? I've asked where it came from. There's a mixture of places it came from India, Arabic. It's a whole mixture of Spanish, Arabic, India. So I think it was all kind of put together. Then the gypsies used to do it in the mountain.
Nosotros somos gypsy, gitanos. Los gitanos venimos de la India. Entonces, sobre 1400 más o menos, y nosotros vinimos aquí a España, vinimos a Andalucía, vinimos para Andalucía, y sobre el 1500 por ahí, no sé, vinimos a Granada y cogimos a vivir aquí en el Sacromonte. En las cuevas y esto, vinimos a vivir aquí, mis antepasados y mi familia, vinimos a vivir en Sacromonte, y desde entonces estamos aquí. nuestro antepasado, todo sobre mí. Llevamos muchísimos años aquí en el Sacromonte. En aquellos tiempos tampoco había luz, ni había agua en las cuevas. Tenían que ir los gitanos, tenían que ir al río a lavar la ropa y a coger el agua para llevárselas para las cuevas, porque no había agua, no había luz tampoco. Yo estaba pequeño, vivíamos en una cueva con mi padre y mi madre, y veníamos a hacer flamenco mi madre aquí en Sacromonte. Yo estaba pequeño, yo venía y ganábamos para comer por la mañana, para poner la comida, y ganamos todos los días. Eso era nuestro trabajo.
¿Y cómo era en la cueva?
La cueva era bonita, era bien bonita, y estábamos ahí muy bien. En el verano hace fresquito, en invierno más calor, y muy bien, llevábamos bien.
I've been here 3 weeks. A wonderful atmosphere to be in. It's almost intoxicating. I think that's what I would describe it mainly, as feeling intoxicated. Being at the school has been fantastic, but really intense. Just been on a steep learning curve with flamenco, really. Exhausting. So I do 2 classes. I do of flamenco. One is a technique class, which is an hour and a half of fairly solid, sort of energetic, hard footwork, where they're making you pound your feet into the floor with lots of different rhythms, very, very complex, so you've got to use your brain a lot. Trying to remember all the choreography, which I do find quite hard, actually, just remembering the steps when you're in the moment, in the mood, and you're dancing, and then you forget what the step is, and that's a bit annoying, but you've got to try and just stay in the mood. I think I've definitely made progress. I'm picking up the steps quicker, I'm fitter. But just the dancing of it is what I love. So being able to interpret the music and dance it with your whole soul. Yeah. If you're opening up your heart, and I think that is the essential thing. You know, you've got to give something of yourself, and you've got to show an inner something, whatever it is you're feeling, strength or sorrow or passion, happiness.
Los gitanos siempre sienten el flamenco dentro del alma gitana. Tenemos el flamenco. Es una manera de expresar nuestros sentimientos que llevamos dentro, y expresamos con el cante lo que sentimos dentro. Es como cuando una persona habla y dice lo que siente. Nosotros lo expresamos cantando, bailando y con la guitarra. Expresamos nuestros sentimientos. El duende es una cosa que no se puede explicar. Es una cosa que cuando estamos tocando, cantando, bailando, cuando estamos a gusto y lo hacemos de alma, sale el duende. Y sale y es una maravilla, porque no sabemos cómo hemos hecho eso, pero lo hemos hecho porque ha salido el duende cuando llevamos eso ahí dentro. Y los gitanos llevamos eso dentro de nuestra alma y sale el duende cuando hacemos las cosas. En el cante es muy profundo, es un lamento, es lo que es la vida real, como poesía, son poesía el flamenco, el cante. Cuando está cantando Isabel, pues está expresando todo lo que lleva dentro de su cuerpo, expresa todo lo que está sintiendo en ese momento y lo va expresando con sus gestos, con su dolor, con lo que es la vida. Eso. La familia siempre a los niños pequeños nos ha enseñado el flamenco, nuestra familia, cómo se hacía y nosotros mirando, escuchando, siempre en familia hemos aprendido el flamenco de tradición con la familia. Entonces los gitanos siempre en nuestras casas, nuestras cuevas, hemos hecho flamenco para la familia, y para nuestras bodas, cuando una boda gitana o un bautizo de un niño pequeño o cuando estamos alegres o una comida entre familia, siempre hemos hecho flamenco en nuestra casa, nuestra cueva.
I sometimes look at the younger girls and I think, oh God, I wish I'd found this at 40. I wish I was 40 to be doing this, because then I'd have another 30 years instead of thinking, can I still dance it next year in my 80s? Then I asked Harold, I think I Googled how old was the oldest flamenco dancer, and I think she was about 90, so I'll be all right.
When I'm here, I feel very happy, very fulfilled. I feel like I'm in my place, to be honest. And I'm just very contented here. Yes, I feel it. Yes, I feel it in my heart.